choral music can be a transcendent experience. Everybody comes bringing a different gift. Some have great pitch, some have a great personality, some have just the ability to sight read specks off a wall. So you put all of these people together, and all of those talents make the group bigger than the individuals are. My name is Penna Rose. I'm the Director of Chapel Music, and this is my 25th year at the university. My goal with this choir is to infect these students with the love of choral music.
One of the things that has been so great about being president of Chapel Choir is being able to work with Penna and have her sort of guide me. I think she was sort of the first adult at Princeton that I really felt comfortable with, and I really felt sort of had my back in anything. I feel so lucky to have had her. I think Princeton can be really hard at times, and Penna has always been sort of that constant presence and guide for me here, which has been, I'm extremely grateful for that.
So please do everything you can. You're right here. All you got to do is look up, and there's the stick right in your face, right? They're just imagining it, and it's happening right on the beat. They're just amazing, amazing, amazing. So please be equally amazing. How about that? All right. Good.
I think that Penna really does emphasize, making the music mean something to you and connecting with the text and the music. She is definitely a mentor figure, not just to me, but to everyone else in the choir, and to whomever wants to have that relationship with her. She will definitely be open to that.
So you turned your thesis in.
Yes, I turned my thesis in.
Tell me all about it. What was it about?
So I was writing about the Millennium Development Goals and how
Princeton is competitive and I think can be difficult, so I want them to have a safe space where everybody is treated the same. This space becomes their home. When the kids graduate and they talk about it, after they've graduated, they talk about the community of the choir and how important that is to them.
Penna taught me probably the most essential lesson about making music that I have ever received, and which I see embodied by only the best and rarest musicians that I've encountered since I left here. Penna said to me one day, never, ever, ever put yourself before the music. That sums up the way Penna makes music. That sums up music in this chapel, and the reason why I keep coming back. Penna is one of very few people I know who conveys that over and over again. What you are singing, what you are saying is important.
From opening exercises to yesterday's baccalaureate, she has filled our undergraduate lives with heavenly sounds and angelic music. And she has not only served as a mentor, but has also been a great friend to many in the audience today. We would like to thank her and extend her an honorary class membership, and we're extremely happy to have her in the ranks. Welcome to the great class of 2017, Penna.
I tell the students often, in this space, there has been music going on. There have been a lot of words also spoken in the space, but there's been a lot of music. And the music from those former times is in the stones. And so this is your opportunity to put your music in those stones so that in future generations, that sound is going to reverberate with what they are doing. And it's very important. That is part of your legacy at Princeton, is to put your beautiful sound in these stones. I've never found anything else that feeds me like music does. I tried to do other things a couple of times, and I was miserably unhappy, so I said, all right, I give up. I will just do this, because it brings me such joy.